Hello again, good afternoon to you. Time for business. The new capital requirement for insurance companies is likely to be pegged at 50 million Ghana cedis. That's according to the Commissioner of Insurance, Justice Yaofori. Insurance companies are currently required to have 15 million cedis before they can do business in the country. The proposed increment, according to the regulator, has been influenced by current developments in the economy and also to enable insurance companies to absorb higher industry risks. The National Insurance Commission is considering the second quarter of 2018 as a possible implementation date. Speaking to Joy Business after a cocktail with insurance companies, Justice Ofori said this would happen after conclusion of existing discussions with all the players.
We just can't come out with new capital requirements without empirical reasoning behind it. So we're giving the assignment to our actuaries to actually come out with where the minimum capital should be, taking into consideration so many factors. The financial strength of local companies and other things. But at the same time, you also want to make sure that you don't actually do things to the disadvantage of the local company, because some of them are not strong as these multinationals, and we don't want to kill such companies. But we also want to find a way to encourage them to grow, the local companies to grow. So it's going to be a balance.
Now, there were a lot of proposals on the table. One would ask that, has there been any band that you're working with, 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, 300 million?
I don't know, but it's a tough call. But I should expect something around 50 million should be okay. Looking at the way looking at the nature of insurance business in Ghana, with the advent of this oil and gas and other things, it means that local companies should actually build capacity. So we're looking at how we don't actually close down companies, but there's a lot of thinking that is going on, and we'll come out with an outcome.
And away from that, disbursement of about 3 billion cedis of Tier 2 pension contributions of public sector workers to their fund managers will start this week. 5% of monthly pension deductions from salaries of public sector workers from 2010 were locked up in a temporary pension fund account at the Bank of Ghana. This was to allow the pensions regulator to finalize licenses of scheme managers before the required transfers were made. Delays in moving the funds as well as clarity on contributions resulted in some agitations from public sector workers, with some of them threatening to strike. We bring you details of this developing story shortly on the marketplace. That's it for business. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Have a good afternoon.